It is a hard-earned return to the negotiating table as the latest U.S. brokered Israeli and Palestinian peace talks are now underway. A sense of secrecy shrouds the entire process. The question is, can these talks bring some change to the stalemate in the region while neighboring countries grapple with instability and chaos? Cui Lingnan has this report.
The first peace talks in 3 years. Israelis and Palestinians are finally negotiating, with the United States as the facilitator. The talks are intended to broker a two-state solution and aim at reaching a peace agreement within 9 months.
Compromise doesn't only mean giving up something or giving something away. Reasonable, principled compromise in the name of peace means that everybody stands to gain. Each side has a stake in the other's success, and everyone can benefit from the dividends of peace.
Getting Israelis and Palestinians back to the negotiating table was not an easy task. U.S. Secretary of State John Kerry paid 6 visits to the region in the past 5 months to lobby both sides. In search of leverage, he even offered a $4 billion incentive plan to help grow the Palestinian economy by 50%, but still faced hesitation from both parties. Finally, on July 28th, Israel's agreement to release more than 100 Palestinian prisoners, some of whom have been detained for more than a decade, gave Secretary Kerry the breakthrough he needed.
We all know that it's not going to be easy. It's going to be hard, with ups and downs. But I can assure you that in these negotiations, it's not our intention to argue about the past, but to create solutions and make decisions for the future.
For more than 40 years, Israel has been building settlements on the land it captured during a 6-day war in 1967. Land Palestinians want as a state, along with the Gaza Strip. These settlements are now home to more than 500,000 Israelis. Israel wants security guarantees that would end more than 60 years of strife in both the Gaza Strip and the West Bank, while Palestinian negotiators want the settlers relocated and the establishment of permanent borders that would grant Palestinians a state of their own.
It's time for the Palestinian people to have an independent, sovereign state of their own. It's time for the Palestinians to live in peace, freedom, and dignity within their own independent, sovereign state.
On August 14th, U.S. officials confirmed that the first round of peace talks were held in Jerusalem. 6 days later, the second round of negotiations took place in the same city under a shroud of secrecy. Both sides agreed not to discuss the talks publicly or even disclose a meeting schedule to the press. After the second meeting, Israeli chief negotiator Tzipi Livni announced that Israel would make dramatic decisions to reach a final peace agreement. But Hamas leaders, the Islamic movement which controls the Gaza Strip, is opposed to the Palestinian Authority's participation in the talks.
We call for an end to the negotiations, which have been going on for more than 20 years, leading to more losses of our people and more settlements for our enemy. From here, we reaffirm our rejection of negotiations.
Earlier this month, Israel pushed forward with plans to construct 3,100 new homes in the West Bank and East Jerusalem. And on Monday, Israeli troops shot dead 3 Palestinians during clashes at a West Bank refugee camp, leading to the deadliest incident in the area in years. A Palestinian official said planned peace talks with the Israelis that were scheduled for Monday had been cut off in protest to the deadly violence. But a U.S. official in Washington said, quote, no meetings have been canceled. Cui Lingnan, CCTV.